welcome to Orlando. We got a beautiful day here, and again, we've seen some crazy weather here over the years, but this is Type S Scorch.
So yesterday, first day of practice here at Orlando, I had a really good time, honestly. I feel like usually I just really like to dial in my leads on before we get into qualifying, but I just kind of felt good enough where I just want to start chasing, and the chase line's usually shorter, so was able to get some really good tandem laps and was able to like bump off a couple doors, nice and gentle, which is just how it should be, and I felt like I was running some really good tandem yesterday.
So for the wet setup, we actually had to change the engine out to the wet engine. It has underwater capability, so we got a snorkel on it. That's the first pipe there, snorkeled out.
Oh, that's the second pipe?
That's actually the intake. So it's a dump tube for our wastegate in the dry setup, but our wet engine, that's the intake tube. And and then Dylan also, he has got a scuba suit under that. And we make sure that
that's why they call him Aquaman.
Yeah.
All right, Carlos, here's the game. Guess where he's going to qualify.
First. Come on. There's no other way to guess other than first.
Steve Jackson, what are you guessing?
If anyone says other than first, it can't be under this 10 anymore.
Here we go. Dylan Hughes, Royal Purple, O'Reilly Auto Parts, BMW. All right, so 56 miles per hour, you can see that. So coming now down into that second inside clip. Now into that second outside zone, Dylan Hughes brings it. Look at that right there on the line. Puts those Forge Star wheels wrapped in GT radial right on that razor's edge. Bam, a 91.33 for Dylan Hughes, our winner here last year. Is this his track? Does he love Orlando? Well, obviously he loves it the most out of all the drivers.
So what you're gonna do is you're gonna put your hand at the back, okay. 3 fingers in front, 1 finger in the back, 1 finger in the back. Okay?
Easy.
Picture. Front.
So reptile-y.
He's like rough and heavy.
He's about 3 years old, 3 to 2.
Feel like a good pair of shoes?
I don't.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yes.
Wow. What a
He's soft when he go that cold.
Well, he is a reptile.
That's
so.
how it works, right?
You like
And
that?
it's nighttime. He hasn't been stealing all of mine.
We got a lot of whole lot of kind of add it all up, but
It's gonna take a while. You need your abacus.
yeah.
Most recently last year, the craziest weather we've ever seen at this venue. Lightning literally struck just a little bit over there. Dylan Hughes wins it in the rain. Of course he did. He's from the Pacific Northwest. He's used to the rain.
Do a 91.33 or whatever qualifying run, which is good. If we qualify in the 90s, I'm usually happy. Yeah, I woke up this morning, went to bed at like 2:30 in the morning yesterday, and then got up about 10 this morning and got a little bit of food and got to the track with the boys. It's just good vibes, man. I'm happy. I just feel like it's the first time in a long time I just want to drive. Like I just want to get it going because I had so much fun yesterday. Hopefully we can just continue that over for today. We got our boy Trent Beecham coming up first in the 32, so we're gonna stick it to his door and see what happens. So hopefully we have some good luck today, and a repeat from last year would be really freaking cool.
Right, 100-point lead run. Flow through the course, hit your mark. Copy that.
See what the dozer's got. for Trenton Beecham. Dylan Hughes initiates, Trenton Beecham really lunges forward. Dylan, great angle there. Beecham struggling to get to that angle and get to that pocket. Gets all the course. Dylan slingshots into that inside clip. Now Trenton Beecham finds some traction with the Nexans and jumps on in. And Dylan, you can see him just throwing up the debris in that second outside zone. Trenton Beecham.
Nice job. How hard I got to run him? Just keep it close, not risky. You gapped him quite a bit on the second bank. Copy that.
Trenton Beecham initiates. Dylan, kind of a slow roll into that bank. Maybe got a little surprised by Beecham. He put down some very fast runs. Not that time is an element, but just a fast driver. Oh, look at that. Kind of coming out of angle is Dylan Hughes. Dylan needs to throw some more angle at it. Trenton Beecham does. Oh, look at this. Nosing in. That's almost Daigo Saito, you know, a lot like basically 5 years ago. You saw him with the proximity, but we need to mimic that angle.
All right. Banger, dude. That was sick.
I mean, there it is. Dylan Hughes unanimously gets the win.
One down, boys.
The best part about this 32 is being on the left side of the bracket, because you're fresh off practice, hung out on the pitch for like 15 minutes, a couple battles went before us, and then we went out, did our thing. So it's just good to be fresh. I just hate being on the bottom right side of the bracket where it's just like you have to wait like 2 hours before you go out there and drive. You just pace around the pits, getting in your own head, all that crap. So we had a good lap with Trent. I think my lead was pretty solid. I haven't really watched it yet, but lead felt solid. Chase felt pretty good. Left a little black mark on his door right there at the end. So yeah, we got the win unanimously, which is good. So 1 down, 4 to go.
In an ideal world, you want to be able to do something that you can flip back and forth to very quickly. That way, if conditions change, you can go back, revert back to what you originally had. I think that's the best approach, and then also for the driver too. It doesn't change the whole setup quite a bit, because a lot of the times it'll be patchy conditions. It doesn't just like downpour. But yeah, when it's like last year, I'm sure there was a different setup that was just kind of stayed in the car, but we'll cross that bridge when we get there.
Next driver from the Pacific Northwest. He won here last year. We saw the craziest weather. He's from the Pacific Northwest, so he knows how to drive in the rain. That royal purple O'Reilly Auto Parts Rain X vehicle. He's on those GT radial tires, and he is running the XPR 550 racing all through the veins, and he is ready to throw down. Make some noise for Dylan the Dozer Hughes. He's running that XPR 550 oil. Let's see how it goes and performs. Dylan Hughes initiates high on the bank. Look how close he is. Darren Kelly, the heart of racing Aston Martin. He's tuning that thing up. A beautiful exhaust note. I mean, it's a symphony behind the 2JZ powered BMW. Dylan Hughes filling all that second outside zone.
Okay, you got to stay on him. He was pretty close most of the way around. Copy that.
So here we go. Darren Kelly, the heart of racing. Aston Martin initiated. Look at that, getting close to the wall. Supercar. Now look at, oh man, Dylan Hughes doesn't care. Aston Martin, smash Martin. I'm going to smash right into that door. So there goes Dylan Hughes. He dives in. He's got that proximity. Oh, Darren Kelly takes out that second inside clip. Look at Dylan Hughes. He's dunking on him right now. He is nosing in. Great proximity.
Bro, you're insane. What I'm talking about, boys. Hey, he's our friend, though. He's our friend, man. Damn. Let him breathe.
3, it's unanimous. Dylan Hughes, a great effort by Darren Kelly, but Dylan Hughes gets the victory and advances on that royal purple BMW.
Nice job. You got it.
When we come back, we'll continue. When we go back to one more time of turf versus field, are they ready to do battle? Or is it going to be Osvo versus the pride of Paducah, Jonathan Hurst?
All right, you ready to go? Yeah, I'm good.
Matt Sopa getting into position, running off course. Here we go, our first battle of the Great 8. Ryan Turk out front, defeating after 2 one more times, Matt Field. Ryan Turk initiating, not as high and as aggressive as he was previously with Matt Field, but that gives Dylan Hughes an opportunity to get to the side of that Toyota Corolla. Dylan Hughes, give himself a little bit of distance. Oh man, Ryan Turk snapping out that back tail light.
All right, not bad. That car's fast. No doubt about that, Jesus. All right, don't worry about what he does. Lay down a nice lead. Let him make a mistake.
Let's get the party going right now with Dylan the Dozer Hughes. hammering on those brake lights. You see that J-force going down, but that allows Ryan Turk to get that proximity past that inside clip. Now here goes Dylan into that second inside clip. Ryan Turk dives in, but look at Dylan right there on the course edge. He does get up on the bank a little bit, not too much. Dylan Hughes takes out Ryan Turk.
We got all three of them, all three. Woo! Let's go! All right, just nail that initiation. The rest will take care of itself. Copy that.
Now here we go. Frederick Osbo. A little slow roll into that outside zone. Big swing into the wall. Dylan Hughes right there. Great proximity from Dylan Hughes. Frederick Osbo exceeding the line of the track. Now going into the first inside clip, into the second inside clip. Now going to the second outside zone. There goes Frederick Osbo. Dialing it in. Really good angle from Frederick Osbo.
That's what I'm talking about.
Dylan, mash it up.
Dylan Dozer Hughes, Royal Purple, BMW on GT Radio, sticks it to the wall. But Frederick Osbo's right there. Look at that. The gold nose. Nosing in. Dylan, it looks like he had a similar line to Frederick Osbo. Both of them hanging on that outside zone, maybe just a bit too long. Now here comes Frederick Osbo. Dylan riding that line. Might have gone up into the bank a little bit, just for a moment.
Wow.
Slide him left for Osbo, right for Dylan Hughes. We got it one more time, and Osbo gets the win.
Drove the wheels off that thing, dude. That was awesome, man. That was so much fun. Good job this weekend, guys. Thank you for the help.
Take a walk on up here. Dylan Dozer Hughes.
Thank you for selling this place out. What an unbelievable day.
Dylan Dozer Hughes, Wayne X. BMW, we'll see you at E-Town, buddy. Your boy Travis Reeder got E-Town last year. You're going for it.
Yeah, absolutely.